Hello and welcome to our presentation about our journey at T-Systems Austria from migrating from Camunda 7 to Camunda 8. But at first, let's start with a short introduction of the both of us. My name is Lukas, I'm the team lead of the automation team at T-Systems Austria, and this is Mohamed.
Hi everyone, my name is Mohamed and I'm a solution architect and backend developer at T-Systems Austria in our automation team.
Perfect. Then we have some slides about our company. So T-Systems is the #1 IT service provider in Germany and the DACH region with globally more than 26,000 employees. However, the both of us, we are employed at a subsidiary in Vienna, headquartered in Vienna, where we have around 619 employees, and we provide services in different fields, for example, advisory, cloud services, digital enabling security for various different industries like the manufacturing and automotive industry, public and health, and so on. To understand our journey, I will look into the way how we generate our revenue and how we create value. And for that, we have to look into our basement in Vienna, because we run a pretty huge data center in our basement where it is our task to run the IT infrastructure for our different customers. In essence, what we do is we run different virtualization platforms where we host the virtual machines of our customers and also operate and maintain the applications running on them. And because operating a data center is quite complex and intense, we decided to automate most of the tasks there, and we managed to achieve that using our myProcess automation platform, which is powered by Camunda. Here we have some numbers from 2024. Using Camunda 7, we have around 60,000 started processes within 220 different process definitions. Most of those processes are like infrastructure heavy. Those processes are, for example, the deployment of a virtual machine, or it could be the patching of a virtual machine, and so on and so forth. To give you a better picture about our solution, I've prepared some screenshots. So in our live environment, our solution looks like this for a user. It's kind of like an ordering portal where customers or users can order things that are required for their customers. For example, they can order the deployment of a new virtual machine or the rundown of virtual machines, and so on and so forth. And this whole solution is powered by our automation team. Currently, we are 8 employees. Of those, we have 2 front-end developers who take care of making sure that the website looks nice and neat and the users have a nice user experience. In addition to that, we have 2 backend developers who pretty much make sure that our backend can communicate with the Camunda workflow engine. Then we have 2 use case designers. Those use case designers implement new processes. They're performing interviews, and they're also creating the workflow models that are then executed by the Camunda engine. We have 1 infrastructure expert who is taking care of running everything on our virtual infrastructure, and he is also taking care of making sure that everything is available. And then there is the team lead, which is me. So before talking about our migration from 7 to 8, let's take you back to May 2024, which is pretty much exactly 1 year ago. Because last May, we also had a keynote at CamundaCon in Berlin, where we talked about our solution and we presented our challenges and the upsides we generated through using Camunda. And one of the last slides of our previous keynote dealt with the future of our solution and how we want to continue servicing our users. And one of the main points there was obviously the migration from Camunda 7 to 8. And within this keynote, we try to take you on a journey on how we've achieved that and where we ended up right now. And for that, we have to go a little bit further to September 2024. Because in September, we had a visit by Oleg, our customer success manager, and by Johan, our technical success manager, and we talked about, just topics that arise and things that are going on. And then Oleg was like, hey guys, you were mentioning that you tried to migrate to Camunda 8 at some time. And we were like, hey, Oleg, it's gonna be kind of difficult, and we see that there are still some challenges that need to be overcome, and there is just things like new architectural changes, like we have to use qRPC and GraphQL, and we don't really know how those things work. But then Oleg said, hey guys, do you know what? There's gonna be a new Camunda version that implements a unified REST interface. And we were like, okay, then let's do it.